Hello, this is Dave Marshall, and what I'd like to do in this video is to show you how to draw basic block shape number 1. What we need to have with us is a pencil, a straight edge, some isometric graph paper, and the sheet that shows drawings 1 through 4. Let's look at drawing number 1 and see what makes it different from the basic block shape we drew in the last video. If we notice from the back left corner, if we come in, it says that there's a line 1.5 inches all the way across the top view. And if we look up from the bottom left, there's a line up in the front view 1 inch that comes all the way across the front. Kind of makes a little cut. That seems to be the main difference between our drawing that we drew in the last video and block 1. Okay, let's start the drawing. We're going to measure up 1 inch from the bottom, like they've shown in the upper left hand drawing. And I'm going to come across the front. So that's 1 inch up off the bottom. I'm now going to go to the back left corner, and on my dimension in the upper left hand corner it says that line needs to be 1.5 inches from the back, which is 6 squares. So I'm going to do that on both sides, place little dots. I'm going to use my straight edge to connect those 2 points. At this point, the only thing left to do is to draw my 2 diagonal lines in, which go from the 2 dots, one in the top view and one in the front view. This puts a diagonal line through my side view. And I need to do the same thing on the other side of the drawing, between the 2 dots, going from the top to the front view, putting a diagonal through the side. At this point, my drawing's done. What I need to do is come in here and erase the lines that I don't need. So let's do that. And remember, these are construction lines. They're light, thin, erasable lines, so they should be easy for us to erase. And now at this point, I'm going to use a marker here, but remember, when we do our object lines, we're going to be doing this with a pencil. So I'm going to use my straight edge again, and I'm going to come through, and I'm going to take my marker, and again, you're going to be using a pencil, and I'm going to be making object lines, bold lines that show the object or the final shape. Be careful when you're doing this to make sure your lines are exact, and try to take the marker or your pencil across the line 1 time. Don't go back and forth with your pencil, because then your line weight will be uneven. We're looking for a nice uniform line to really make that object pop out of the paper. And remember, at any point in this video, you can stop it and rewind it and go back if you're confused about a line or something that's happened earlier on. And there we have it, isometric block shape number 1. Nice job. Remember, if you need to go back in the video, you can just rewind it.